Hi everyone, how are you? It's Laurie and I'm here to do your week ahead. So let's see what you've got coming out in your upcoming week, what you need to know, what you can expect. Let's go ahead and see what we have here for you. I hope all of you are doing well, happy, healthy, and having some fun. Life is an adventure. What are you doing with your life? Are you making it fun? Are you accepting the changes? Are you getting out there and doing new things? All right, we're going to cut the deck here and go ahead and see what your week ahead holds in store for you. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Now, please keep in mind, I'm going Sunday through Saturday. If you're hearing this message on Wednesday, you can start this as Wednesday. You can start any day you want, any way you want, okay? So don't get stuck with what I'm saying. It's just going to be the energy for whatever day that is. All right, so let's see what we have here on the first day of the reading. A tower. Okay, now this tower is enlightenment. This is peaceful. It's going to come in slowly and build until it's like, oh, wow, aha, yeah, fantastic. I mean, this literally is a tower moment that crescendos. It builds into something, understanding, enlightenment, awareness, excitement. I'm definitely getting excitement. And this is like the sun up here, this where it says 16. I'm seeing that and feeling that as the sun energy. We have staircases, elevation. Now, let's clarify this a little bit so that we can figure out what's going on here. I feel like there's something more to this. What is bringing this in? Now, I am hearing for a couple of you, there is a tower moment that's going to come unexpectedly, but it's not going to be a big shocker. It's going to be, and I don't usually like saying these types of things, but somebody you know has been very, very sick. They may pass, okay? It's not going to come as a big, huge surprise. You've known this for a while, that this was a possibility. No, not even a possibility. That would be a probability. And they passed quietly at night in their sleep, okay? So, yeah, and that's only for a couple of you, and my heart goes out to you. My deepest sympathy for your loss there. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here for the morning energies. That's way too many, but we'll take them. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, and Ace of Wands. See, yeah. There's a changing of the guards, something lucky, a good break, an understanding. It's going to make you very, very happy. It's a fresh start, too, with that Ace of Wands. All right, so I do feel like something good comes your way, makes you very, very happy, brings a new beginning, a new understanding, a new focus of attention. I'm hearing you may have to baby this, nurture it, tend to it, take care of it. But you're all good with all of that. You're fine with that. Now I'm also getting somebody I did just hear as a grandparent, and you're going to unexpectedly get to spend some time with your grandkids. This is going to make you very, very happy. A turn of events, like maybe your child had something come up for them, and all of a sudden now you get the blessings of getting to spend time with your grandchildren. All right, let's go ahead and see what the midday energies are here. Yeah, whatever this is, it's going to make you very, very happy. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving away from a challenge. Something that may have been disappointing. Maybe you had thought you weren't going to be able to see your grandkids or do something in particular here. And now all of a sudden there's a solution. Aha, okay, I get it. I see it. I found the answer. So again, it could be anything coming your way. This tower is bringing like a solution, clarity, an answer that helps you overcome a disappointment here. So something you maybe thought wasn't going to happen, there's been a turn of events. All right, let's see how this day finishes. So that's good to be able to move past this disappointment, to overcome it, to move forward into, yeah, I mean, whatever this was, a disappointment, a challenge, the solution is there. All right. I did hear nap time. This day ends, look at this, with the Sun card and the Ace of Cups. A full cup of love and happiness and joy and everything feeling right in the world. Beautiful energy there. Beautiful energy. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next day, Monday, or the second day here. 8 of Fire, the 8 of Wands, communication. I just heard coming out of the woods, being able to see things more clearly. You know how they say you can't see the forest for the trees? Is that how? Or you can't see the trees for the forest? I can't remember how it goes right now, but I am getting something along those lines, that there's clarity, understanding. Somebody brings you maybe some sort of truth, or you find the truth. Now I'm hearing something about finding the truth in the fantasy. And for some reason, the panda keeps screaming, fantasy, fantasy, fantasy. The panda itself is not doing that, but the message I'm getting from seeing the panda. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. What's this communication? What's this information? What's this? Yeah, I do feel like somebody's got... They're bringing you clarity. They're bringing you information. Now, it could be you sending out a message, a clear message too. But it feels more incoming, and it clears up some sort of misconception, a fantasy. Let's see what we have here. Morning energy. Wheel of Fortune. Look at that, twice now. In 2 days, you've got something very good happening here. And look at this. That's a Ouija board. Fantasy. Beyond the veil. Dreams. These are what I'm hearing. These are the words I'm hearing, the things I'm hearing. Getting answers, okay, with using a Ouija board is about getting answers, communicating with people beyond the veil, okay? Some people call that fantasy. I don't know. It's what you believe, okay? I'm getting something good happening here, though. Let's see what else comes out. I'm hearing destined to happen. This was meant to happen, but it's because of something you've done. You've either said something in the past, you're saying something now that's creating a lucky break, a good situation, something you're meant to have or experience. 6 of Pentacles. Somebody may be giving you something here. This is definitely financial stability, balance. For some of you, that may not be for everyone out there. I keep hearing a lucky break. A lucky break. Fantasy football just came through. I don't think we're even close to football season. But maybe there's something along those lines. I'm hearing Final Fantasy, the anime. Oh, maybe that's a game too. That's 6 of Pentacles, though, with the Wheel of Fortune. It almost feels like I just heard Caesar's Palace. I was going to say it feels the energy of taking a chance, okay? Throwing the dice and winning. But maybe you're just breaking even here, too. So you might just be breaking even on something, but it's good news. Like something's come back into balance for you. And I'm also getting with the Wheel of Fortune and that 8 of Wands. There might be talk going on, like people are trying to find a solution to something or discuss something, and you may not actually be a part of it. But the solution, the conversation is around a solution for you, okay? Something that brings balance for you. And I'm getting that it has direct implications from the day before. So if you are, like, I'm just going to stay with the theme, if this has to do with you being able to spend time with somebody that you would not, you thought you would be able to, but then things changed and now you found the solution here, or somebody found the solution on how to make this thing happen. This day is about taking that solution and maintaining that. Okay, so, hey, I'm getting all different types of messages here. Maybe you're moving closer. Maybe this is about needing to live closer to somebody, or setting a schedule, something that is going to be more consistent moving forward. It brings balance for you so that you're not on a roller coaster, up and down emotions and all that. See, it brings peace, the 4 of Swords. It brings serenity. It's like it brings a solution that's good for you. So there could have been a situation involved that you're involved with at work, where maybe you thought you were going to be able to go on vacation, and then you found out that the person who was going to cover for you is out with a broken leg, okay? But a solution is found here, so, or you find the solution, or somebody comes up with something so that you can go on that vacation. All right, that's pretty good information there. That's really good. That will help you stay a little bit more balanced when you first hear the news, okay? So don't freak out, because the solution is there. There will be a resolution to this. All right, let's see how this day ends. That may be what the risk was. Somebody else took a chance to, they did something that didn't work out for them. Now they're laid up. All right, look at this. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, whatever it is you're seeking, it will be stabilized. It will be fine. There's value here. There's alignment. There's comfort. There's feelings of belonging. Everything will work out fine. All right, it looks like a pleasant, peaceful solution. 7 of Swords. Yeah, a plan, a strategy, what to do next. Okay, how can we make this work? So the solution is found. All right, let's move into Tuesday, or the 3rd day here. You've got the Messenger of Water, which is the Page of Cups. Again, fantasy is coming through here. This time we have a mermaid queen, or princess, or page, or whatever you want to call her. She looks like a queen. So maybe, and then we have a seahorse here. And what I'm getting with this Page of Water, the Messenger of Water, is somebody may be downplaying their abilities, what they're receiving. That is not typical of this card, okay? I'm getting a mask. Like somebody is not getting recognized for who they truly are. All right, so the Page is a youngster, okay? Somebody who's got a lot of energy, maybe doesn't really know that much, is working in the courts to... and I don't mean court like our court. I'm talking like the king and queen court of days ago, in the past. The messenger page was the person who heard a lot more but was seldom seen. Okay, that may be what's going on here. You may overhear a conversation. You may overhear a conversation Let's see where that leads. Is that going to bring you some good news? What's happening here? Where are all my cards? There we go. Let's find out what's happening here. So, like, again, the mask could be more like you hadn't entered a room yet. You've got your hand on the door handle to go into a room, and all of a sudden you hear somebody saying something to somebody else. And you just pause, and you only pause long enough to hear what's been said. Okay, like, am I interrupting something? Should I go in? Should I not go in? All right. I'm getting here. Yeah, I'm getting several different places where this could happen, like walking into a boss's office, walking into the break room, walking into a living room. You know, many different scenarios are coming through here. So take it as it will resonate for you. But what I'm getting here is that there's something about either children or something being created. But it's unique. It's different. It's not. Okay, so if there's a situation with a child or children, I don't even know how this, it's unexpected, maybe an unexpected pregnancy, an unexpected, I'm getting, I keep hearing like, and getting messages of adoption, of, I don't even know how to put it. It's not like really adoption. Anyways, there's a unique situation going on here. If you're at work and you happen to start to go into the boss's office or the break room or whatever, and you hear two people talking, it's whatever they're talking about, you're either pausing because you don't know if you're going to interrupt something, or you're pausing because you heard something that makes you go, maybe I shouldn't walk in. Okay. But it's about creativity, creation, creating something unique or different. Now, it could be the beginning of something different at work. So like work is bringing in a new manager, and that's what you just heard. Oh, did you know that they hired a new manager? Oh, have you met the new person at work yet? Or you happen to overhear your grandchildren or children talking about somebody else having an unexpected pregnancy or going into business for themselves. It's going to be different for each of you. All right, but this is like overhearing something, and it's not like you were, what do you call it, eavesdropping, okay? Ooh, we have the Death card and the Nine of Wands. I have a feeling this is something that you had given up on. Like you really thought that this was over and done with in the past, that there was no possibility of this happening. You had hopes. You had hope, but you really did not think that this was ever going to happen. Oh, I just heard, okay, maybe that's what that unique thing was. Somebody has 5 kids, and you were like, are they going to have any more kids? And they keep thinking, no, they're not going to have any more kids. Unexpected pregnancy. They're having one more. Or you thought, now I'm hearing again, you thought that you were going to be able to adopt either a person, a child, or a new policy into being. And you really thought, oh, you know what? That's dead in the water. It's not going anywhere. There's no way that's going to move forward. I'm not giving up on it. You never gave up on it, and you don't intend to give up on it. And now it's like, this is what you hear is happening. All right, let's see what the afternoon energy brings in. Ten of Cups. I like that. We're going to put that one back in there, though. Okay. We're going to get more clarification. So happiness, joy, feeling like, yeah, this, and see that Ten of Cups is always about long-term happiness and family and creation and, yeah. What do you call it? I keep hearing the word longevity, but it's more family. It's like building family, growing family. Let's see what we have here. Midday energies. And I heard put the 10 back in because it's going to come back out. Okay. That's what I was told. It's supposed to come back out. All right. Let's see where it may or may not. All right. 9 of Swords again showing up. Oh, that was the other reading. That was the daily. This is the weekly. All right. So yeah, again, I'm getting that this is something that has kept you awake or may keep you awake for a while. You not knowing what to do with this information, too, that you overhear. Yeah, some of you may feel like, you know what, this is over and done with. Or you thought it was over and done with, but you overheard this conversation and you're like, oh, boy, I still have to fight this off. See, yeah, it's almost like you felt this battle had been won, that it was over and done. Even if nobody won, you didn't win, whatever, it was never resolved is what it was. And now it's kind of crept back up here. So whatever you overhear, it could be creating an issue for you. It could be creating worries or fears for some of you. Yeah, you're not happy about this. This is definitely something that you were not satisfied with. You know what I'm getting strongly right now is that somebody you thought was gone from your place of employment is coming back. Somebody that you thought you were done dealing with in some aspect of your life. You really thought this was over and done with, that you wouldn't have to deal with them. They may be coming back around. Now, keep in mind, tarot is here to help you prepare yourself for what may come, okay? So if this is the case and this is somebody that you don't want to deal with, that really, you thought this was over and done with, and you stood your ground here, and now you're worried that they're going to come back in and disrupt your life, I wouldn't worry about that too much because of the day before, where something is being put into place that brings that stability, helps you move past something. All right. So now there could be an issue at work too, where it wasn't ever resolved and now it's crept back up. Okay. So now you have to face the music for something here. I don't know. All right. Let's see what else we have. How does this day end? Good. Okay. So a solution is made. Somebody with authority. I'm also hearing you get some money restored. Your respect is restored. Some sort of money, maybe restitution. I keep hearing restitution. Take that in whatever form it may come. Okay. Again, I am hearing somebody may be coming back around. A situation is coming back around, but it is being resolved. And this time it's resolved. It's done. It's over with. And it brings in some sort of stability with it. And I am hearing it definitely has to do with this strategy here. This strategy here from Monday or the second day is what kind of brings in this conversation. And maybe you didn't realize that somebody was trying to work on a solution here for you, so that whatever you were trying to work out on the first day gets resolved. Okay, so this is like a permanent fix. This is something that's, yeah, look, they figured it out. They overcame the challenge, okay? This is going to be a much better future for you. Yeah, it helps you feel freer, less stressed. Anything else here Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else we've got. And the Four of Wands. Judgment. See? Yeah, there's stability coming in here. A fresh start. There's the Ten of Cups. I told you, Spirit wanted that to come out again. All right. So Four of Wands. Happy home, happy life, stability, achieving a goal, elevation, awakening, understanding, clarity, a difference, a different life, a different place, different energies. You've got the Ace of Cups, happy, healthy, healing. And then you've got the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's move into Wednesday and see what we've got there. Or the fourth day. You've got the Six of Air. Life is going to start getting a little bit easier from here on out. Whatever you were dealing with at the very beginning, it's a process. There's a strategy, a plan. Things need to be, you know, laid out, and the resolution is there. So that's beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have. This is going to be hump day. This is peaceful, easier. Everything's downhill from here. If you are still working, I just saw the Magician. So anything that you need is pulled together on this day. Okay, whatever, if it's Wednesday or any other day. Today's the day. Ease is the theme here. Comfort, peace, smooth sailing. And I am getting like rising above. Like I'm still seeing that Judgment card there. All right, let's see what the morning energies bring in for you. Look at that, the Ten of Pentacles. Massive stability. An investment into the future. An investment into the future, your children's future, your grandchildren's future, your community's future. There's an investment that's being made here, and now you know things are going to be easier from this day forward. I'm also hearing somebody may have given you a gift, may have put money into a bank account for you, a trust fund, severance package. Yeah, okay. So I'm also hearing too now, some of you may be laid off, may be told that the business is downsizing or about to shut down. So you may be receiving some sort of severance package here. This is a strategy or plan to make your future easier so that you don't have to worry about this type of thing anymore. Some of you may take early retirement here. Others of you, you get enough of something, of whatever you need, okay, that it makes your future easier. Like you don't have to stress day in and day out. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have here for you for this day. I'm loving this message. This is really a good message. It's not going to be easy. Life is, full of ups and downs, and that's exactly what's happening here. You're going to have very happy moments. You're going to have challenging moments. But whatever is happening in this week, it is meant to make something more stable for you, for your future, so that you don't have to deal with this situation again. At least not on the level that you're dealing with it currently. Eight of Cups. The next card after the 8 is the 9 of Cups. And that tells me that this is you moving. This is action. This is you taking action. You're actually doing something here to improve your happiness. I am hearing that there is the possibility of needing to leave something behind you, like letting go of the job, taking early retirement. Maybe you're not getting what you would normally get with retirement, but you're actually getting more in the long run by taking something now. I'm not getting anything else, and I was expecting to get more information. This is like a this day is one of those types of days where you wake up and you just kind of feel like everything's okay, but you don't have a purpose. Like when you wake up, you don't really have a goal in mind. It's one of those days where you can do whatever. And I'm feeling like it's unexpected. It's not one of those days where you would normally have nothing to do. So again, like being told, go home, there's no work today, we're going to be closing the business. And you're kind of like unexpectedly at home going, what do I do with my day now? What do I do with my time? So it's kind of contemplative energy, not stress. There's absolutely no stress here. Let's go ahead and see what else we have coming out for this day. And that's the weird thing is like, I wasn't expecting to have a day off. Maybe I'll go to the beach. Maybe I'll go see somebody. Maybe I'll just do something that makes me happy. Not going to worry about whether I have a job tomorrow or not. You know, it'll be what it'll be. That's kind of the energy that's coming through here. Look at this. The Emperor and Justice just came out together. So this day, yeah, somebody with authority is going to make the final decision. It's beyond you, and all you can do is control how you feel, and you're going to stay balanced. I'm also hearing whatever is happening here, it definitely works out in your favor. Definitely works in your favor. This is definitely like, I'm hearing justice being served, karma being given. Now, and I'm a firm believer that karma holds by its original meaning of karma, which is good things coming to you. Okay? Not somebody else getting bad karma. So something good coming in here for you. Somebody makes a decision in your favor. It is going to bring a lot of stability. Now, again, because it's the Emperor represents the big boss, okay? So it could be the owner of the company saying, you know what? We're going to play fair here. We're closing our business, but we're going to do right by you. So we're going to deposit this into your account, or we're going to give you this much, or do something, you know, I don't know what it is, but justice is here. It's fair play. Okay, somebody is being more than generous. All right, let's go ahead and see what the next day holds in store for you. So that would be Thursday or the 5th day of the week, the 9 of Cups. There it is. Boom, the 9 of Cups. Your 8 of Cups is right there in the day before. Here is your happiness. Here's your diamond in the rough. So there is something that's going to build. I'm getting like somebody was given a trust fund or an insurance policy or something, a strategy, a plan. Maybe somebody over here won some money and had to figure out what to do with it. If that's resonating with you, go check out today's daily reading. It's labeled Libra. I think I put Libra on everything nowadays because that's what I used to always do, and I forget sometimes. The messages are for whoever hears them and they resonate with. Yeah. I definitely am seeing your happiness here. Long-term happiness. Something you've done is creating this. Something somebody else maybe has done, has created this for you. Let's go ahead and clarify it. I am hearing diamond in the rough, and I keep getting an image of a casino. I don't know why. But I'm also seeing somebody who's new at something. All right, so maybe you're not used to having your days free. Maybe you are going to start a business. Maybe the business is passed on to you. And you're the diamond in the rough. You're not used to this, but you've held this position. Oh, there we go. You may have held this position in your career, in your job, okay? However, you weren't boss of the company. You weren't the owner of the company. You weren't the owner of that business. Now the reins may be passed to you, and you are learning how to do it with your experience. It's more than enough to put you into the ownership role. And boy, this is like a dream come true for you. Again, I'm hearing if this is about spending time with somebody, doing something that makes you very, very happy, and you haven't been able to figure out how to do this thing in the past. The solution is here. You're having other people are making decisions about this, helping to bring balance and stability in here. There is alignment. Again, you may overhear something that worries you, concerns you, makes you fearful for a little while, but it works out. Look at this. You just got the 10 of Pentacles. So you got the 10 of Pentacles in the card before, in the day before, okay, with the 8 of Cups. Now you got the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is definitely like community, family, tribe. We've got the Tree of Life in here. You've elevated through the different stages. This is definitely, if you have the opportunity to run a business, you have definitely gained the experiences, gone through and dealt with all these things before. You know what to do. You know how to do this, but you're still new, okay? So that's that diamond in the rough. Don't worry, you'll make it grow. You'll polish that diamond and it will gleam and grow. I'm seeing it being cut into many other diamonds. All right. Multifaceted. Keeps coming through. Let's see what else we have here. The 2 of Swords. And it did kind of come out in the reverse. Unexpected information. Something. Oh, boy. Wee boy. All right. I'm getting something about you didn't know anything about this. And you don't know what to think about it. What is this? What is this, Spirit? What's going on here? What is happening here? Look at that. The 10 of Cups. I almost feel like something is happening behind the scenes. You don't know what it is, but you are going to be over the roof happy. I mean, you're going to be so peacefully happy. Like, this is like the ultimate dream come true. You never even realized this was something you wanted, had to think about, and now here it is. And boy, it's bringing you such extreme happiness and satisfaction and peace. And it's like everything's just flowing. Everything's beautiful. It's just absolutely fantastic. Any troubles are washed away. I don't even know how to describe what I'm feeling right now, other than this is blissful. It's that, but it's peaceful bliss. It's calm bliss. Now, I got to point this out. 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. What else did I just see that was in here? Oh, the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. And we saw the 10 of Cups earlier, and now it's here on the table for you. Let's go ahead and see what we have as this day closes out. Interesting read. Beautiful message. I'm extremely happy for you. This is incredible. And it's like it's building. Remember I kept saying that tower felt like a crescendo, like it was building and building and building. That's kind of where it feels like it started here and things are going and understanding and moving forward. And then boom, it's been taking this time to process, develop, be figured out. All right, what have we got? 3 of Wands. Okay, so this is definitely about your happy future. It's going to be easier. All stressors are gone. Like the major stressors are gone. Anything that you might fear losing, don't worry about it. It's not going to be a fear anymore. I don't know how to... Yeah. Look at that. The Nine of Cups. Okay, so you started the day with the Nine of Cups. You're ending it with the Nine of Cups. But this is your future. This is what Spirit's saying is your future is filled with happiness, with joy. And again, this is you creating this happiness. The Nine of Cups is self-satisfaction. It's your desires, your dreams coming true based on your decisions, your actions, finding a solution, okay? Working with others to find a working solution here. I'm also getting this is beyond your wildest dreams, because this is Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, okay, in one day. So this is like way beyond fantasy, way beyond your wildest dreams. This is like, yeah, I mean, the perfect day right there. All right, let's see what we have here for Friday. We're the 6th day of the week. 10 of Swords. But notice how peaceful this 10 of Swords is. These are feathers from heaven. And what I'm getting is the swords, the messages. Swords represent messages. And that's what I'm getting here is a bunch of downloads, a bunch of information as you prepare to move forward. All right, so what I'm getting, and for some reason this is starting to come out more and more every time I get the 10 of Swords. This is you gathering the information or the information coming to you that you need to put things in place so that you can start moving forward. Again, if you are about to take control of a company, then you've got certain things that have to be laid out in place before you can do that. So paperwork that transfers ownership. If you, oh, that's what I just heard. Okay, that's what I was hearing back here. I think it was this reading where it was weird about the custody, the children. The weird thing I was hearing, you as a grandparent or an aunt, uncle, or godparent may be getting custody of a child. But this is only for somebody who already knew what the situation was. Okay, so that's why it didn't come out earlier. Okay, if there was somebody who's passed away because they had cancer and they've been sick for years and they've got children, this is what's coming. Okay, you weren't sure how this was going to work, what was going to happen here, when things were going to happen. That could be a part of this message for somebody. Obviously, it's not going to be for everybody. All right, so keep that in mind. And again, if that's you and you're dealing with that type of situation, congratulations on the being able to have your grandchildren with you. I am sorry for your loss. Yeah. All right. So again, this 10 of Swords here is like the final steps before you can move forward. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. Got to find my cards. Sorry. All right. What can you tell us about this situation here? All right, so what else can I tell you about this? Right now, Spirit's saying we're pretty up to date on everything. Let's go ahead and clarify this 10 of Air. What is this information? Processes? How's your day going to go? How's the day going to start? Let's see how the day starts. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so there could be an offer here that you have to deal with. All right, this looks like a golden opportunity. A little bit of luck, a little bit of learning, a little bit of compromise, so negotiations here. With this page, I'm getting that messenger air, somebody running messages back and forth. Like, here's this document, you've got to sign it, get it back to me. Yeah, this is like negotiations too. So, you know, hashing out the details. Okay, when are you going to take over? When is this going to be put in place? What are the compensations that are going to be made? What money's going to be transferred? Whatever's going on here. That feels like all the details, okay? And it feels good. It's a little chaotic first thing in the morning, but it's stable. It's financial. It's necessary. It's practical. Let's see what else we have here for the morning. Temperance, yeah. It's going to be challenging, but you can get through it, okay? You'll work things out. We have 3 dragons, so we have that trifecta energy of things working out, working through things. It may feel like it's going on for quite a while, but you'll get through it. So some negotiations may drag on a little bit. All right, let's see what we have midday. Or what more would you like to tell us about this day? The 4 of Pentacles, stability. Oh no, don't do that. Somebody gets stubborn. Somebody gets hung up on something. Refuses to budge. Is insisting that this is, I can't compromise on this. There's going to have to be a new start, a restart, a new offer. All right, so this, okay, what I'm getting here is that there's been negotiations. There's been back and forth. I'm getting the image of a house, a place to live, a car, something where there were dealings, okay? This, and this. And somebody just says, nope, I can't go any lower than that. That's it, absolutely it. Forget it. All right, so some of you may say, okay, this is my final offer. I will include this, or I need that instead of the other thing. All right, so there's a new offer on the table. It looks like that one is going to work out better because we have 3 little dragons and we have the trifecta. So I think this right here is going to work. Let's see what the outcome is going to be here for this. And it's funny because this whole day is like just negotiations, dealing. It's the process. It's the getting of the information, putting it into writing. Some of it is moving forward. Like, okay, here's the keys, but you can't move until next week. You know, there's a lot of thoughts, but there's a good bit of action here too. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, no, somebody's going to refuse it. Somebody's going to walk away from it. You may say, you know what? No, I can't accept that offer. Or they may say that to you. I'm also getting here that you may think somebody's ghosting you on this. Like, you make this counter offer and you don't hear back from them. You don't hear back from them. Not even by the end of this day, and you're expecting to hear back from them. I'm getting that they're really just thinking it through on whether or not they can afford to take this deal. And I do feel like it's them having to make the decision. All right, let's see. Do they come back with a counteroffer? Does this get resolved today, or do we have to wait until in the future? Whew. This is a big, exciting week. Definitely. 7 of Cups. See, they're contemplating. They're really, really hashing out their options. They don't want to give away too much, but they know that they have to give a certain amount. Because I'm getting they already promised this to you. And now somebody else is kind of holding them to it. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm getting here too is a parent, somebody else, an absent parent coming forward, and a silent partner speaking up finally. You know, it's like a disruption. There could be a message that comes in that, yeah, like silent partner keeps coming through. Absent parent is coming through. What do you call it? Like Social Security is stepping in now. Or a business, you know what I'm saying? Like a governmental agency. There's the word I'm looking for. An agency is coming back all of a sudden with information that they already gave it earlier, and now they're looking at it going, oh no, we never said that, but they did, and you've got the paperwork. Okay, let's go ahead. It works out. Okay, it does work out. Four of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Let's take a look at the last day here. Seven of Cups. Look at that, Seven of Cups. So it carries over from the sixth night into the seventh day. That energy of contemplation, thinking things over, waiting, not sure how this is going to turn out. Somebody's definitely thinking about their options, what they can and cannot let go, what they can and cannot afford to give. All right, let's go ahead and clarify this message. Let's see what we've got going on here. So there is a bit of a waiting game, a little bit of a delay here. Maybe it's you thinking it through. Maybe I'm getting it's both parties. They are making, they're trying to make the decision and you're thinking over your options. Well, what if they don't come back with this? Can I give anything else? Yeah, I'm like hearing time frames. I'm hearing, well, they were going to give you X amount of dollars, and now they're saying, well, we're going to give you half that in dollars, but we're going to give you this, and you're looking at it going, oh no, this is supposed to be for the long term. All right. And you're sitting there going, they're saying, well, we don't know if we can give what we said. Somebody's going to hold them to it. I do feel like somebody is going to hold them to what they said they were going to do. But they're thinking about it. They're trying to find a way around that. Because they feel like they're losing something here. And again, I keep getting more of a parent or an agency or a silent partner that's like stepping in now at the 9th hour. Or is that the 11th hour? Like everything's all set. Everything's all in place. Everything's starting to be sealed up, tied up, finalized. And now all of a sudden we've got somebody here coming in, kind of disrupting the situation. I keep getting and keep hearing that somebody's going to hold them accountable for whatever. Okay. So if you were told you're going to own the business, it's going to happen. But right now in this energy, it's a lot of thought. Oh my gosh, what if this doesn't happen? I don't get the stress. I do get confusion. What do I do if they come back with this? I mean, this is a done deal. Okay, like you're going to adopt. You're going to get the business. You're going to get the team. You're going to get the trust fund. You're going to get whatever it is. It's just what it looks like in the end. How much money? When is it going to happen? Those kinds of things. The details. All right, let's go ahead and clarify this last day here, the Seven of Cups. What can you tell us about this, please, Spirit? Temperance. It's going to challenge you. But don't worry about it, because I'm getting everybody comes together. Everybody comes together. All right, there's going to be a pot of gold. There's going to be a golden opportunity here. All right, a golden opportunity. If you can hold, just hold. Don't say anything. Don't get upset. Just hold. Hold space for whatever's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. What more do we have here? I'm getting divine protection here. It's what it's meant to be, okay? The path will be clear. The path forward will be clear. The solution will be had. And look, it's like coming in out of the darkness into the sunshine here. The light, it's balanced. It's very balanced. The path will be clear. Whatever was missing will be provided. It's like going from winter into summer. Oops, sorry if I just bumped the camera. Oh my gosh, we're at 55 minutes and 53 seconds, almost 50. Look at that, 55. Some changes coming in here. All right, let's go ahead and see what we've got here. What else is happening? Interesting reading. I know I want to get as much info. Look at that, the word karma. All right, this is the judgment card, but it says karma right on the card. The good things that are meant for you. The blessings that are meant for you are going to come in. Look at this. Oh my gosh, we have the dark and the light with the Hermit card and then the Temperance card. And then we have an eclipse here where the darkness is outshining the light here. But it's about coming in out of the darkness. Look at that, the Six of Cups. Feeling renewed, refreshed. Feeling the awe of childhood, of wonder of the world, of how things miraculously happen. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have here. So there is a final decision here. The answer is made. The decision is made. I'm also hearing that any darkness, any delays are temporary. Eclipses are temporary. They do not last. And usually, I'm pretty sure, I may be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure I heard that the longest eclipse that I can remember hearing about was 11 minutes. Now, I may be wrong on that. That's what I remember hearing. There could be longer ones, but that's what I have in my knowledge. Okay, so 11 minutes. Balance. Harmony. But anyways, this is the Judgment card. So the decision is made. And anything that's, anything that's hidden. If somebody's making like false statements, the truth is going to come out. The truth will be revealed, okay? So again, an absent parent, why are they coming forward now? Where have they been the whole time? Whatever they're trying to do, the truth will be revealed around it. If this is an agency who said, we'll give you this, and this, if you do this, and this, here, they're being held accountable to it, okay? All right, so the final decision is made on the last day of the week, too. All right, let's see what else we have here. What else? That's cool. What an outcome. What an ending to this week. Look at this. The Knight of Cups. There's a beautiful offer on the table, okay? A lot of love being offered here and ways to renew this energy. The cup can be filled by this river that's flowing anytime. The storm is passing. I'm getting a peace offering here. Definitely making up for whatever was not given. Okay, trying to make peace. Somebody's trying to make peace with you. Or make it right. Yeah, that's also coming through there. Now, if some of you are looking at this as a love relationship, looking for that romantic partner. I guess this could be here for you. You know yourself. There could be like the reconciliation here, a renewing of vows, a finding that right person. They may come forward. Look at this. Yeah. Look at this. Page of Cups. Fantasy, dreams. But it's like a slippery energy here. But it could feel overwhelming one moment, and then the next you're feeling awesome. That feels definitely, for someone in a romance, this feels like a new energy. Like, wow, this is so awesome. The whole world's beautiful, blah, 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 blah. And you're overwhelmed. You're blindsided. You're like not seeing reality here. Okay, now that's just for those in the romantic arena there. The rest of you who we've been talking about, business people, retirement, whatever's going on here, adoption, this could feel like an overwhelming new beginning. You're excited. You know how there's something like delicate about this, but like I could lose this if I'm not careful. That kind of delicate. Like, I need to nurture this. I need to take care of this. I need to show respect for this. I need to show love. But I also need to keep myself healthy here and keep my perspective fresh, a fresh perspective, keeping a fresh perspective. Oh my gosh, look at this. The Lovers is on the bottom of the deck. So wanting that alignment, the peace, the harmony, this is beautiful. Things working out. If you're looking for the romance, that wasn't coming through for me in the reading at all, but somebody is telling me to tell you that right now. All right, let's go ahead and get you some oracle messages here, and then we'll finish up. We're going to see what the Queen of the Moon has in store for you. 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 2 seconds when I looked up. Oh my goodness, I got to finish this reading for you guys. But if this is your reading, I would be sitting here wanting to hear this. This is beautiful. All right. And this is your weekly, so it's going to be longer. Look at that, Balance. Card number 19. She holds the whole world in her hands here, but her head is in the clouds, okay? There's something here about keeping your feet on the ground. Let's see what the Queen of the Moon says here. Seek balance. Extremes of anything are rarely healthy or useful. And again, here's the Temperance card here. Did you have the Temperance somewhere else? I thought I saw it earlier, but... All right, there may be an overreaction that has caused this issue right here, okay? Ground yourself and allow your strength to rise from that point. Be aware of where the imbalances in your life are at the present moment. And it says here, I seek and maintain healthy balance in my life. All right, so we're going to leave that there, and I am going to wish you a blessed and beautiful day. Bye-bye.